Hello and welcome to another episode of Buckshot Sideshow, the greatest Irish internet comedy game show in the shaggin' world. My name is Tom O'Mahony and I'm your host, and tonight we have an amazing lineup of tasty comedians. I know, because I've bitten every one of the fuckers. So, couple of new faces, couple of old faces. Let's swing over and see the gang. Over on team one, how are you?
We don't know who's team one yet.
There we are. We have
Me and
team
Micky.
one. Micky and Rory O'Hanlon.
It's
What
the
about
two.
you?
It's
You have it
before
down
that. It's
to
before and after someone hit the gym.
Before and after someone hit the cakes.
Cruel. So, Micky, I'll chat to you first. You sober? I just said it's worth throwing out there.
I'm working on it.
By
I
what?
sobered up for a bit, but I can hear the voices again, so I thought, fuck it.
Damn right. And new to the show, Rory O'Hanlon, live from London, in your bedroom.
In my bedroom, yeah. Things are going really well. I've gone to the, as they say in comedy, the next level.
The next level down is what you're talking about,
Only for I had this in the diary, Tom, I wouldn't do it. I'm beyond it now.
3 o'clock today, I text Rory. Fancy this? Yeah, grand.
This is the most excitement I've had in my life in about 4 months, for fuck's sake. I've ran out of cum. Done, man. I'm finito.
I've run out of cum. That's my favorite fucking expression.
I tell you, it was a shock. What
happened? You
just a little puff of dust.
Yeah, right, man. It's done.
Just sparks coming out the end of it.
Yeah. A picture of your mother comes up on the screen.
It just clicks twice. You have to.
Sorry, which one of our mothers comes up on the screen?
Them all. They're all the same anyway. It's just
Oh, Jesus Christ. On that delightful fucking picture, we'll go over and meet to buy some game to round our fucking
whoever. Game 2, round 2.
Over to team 2. Of course, the ever-present mighty Steve Cummins. How are you, Steve?
I'm fantastic. And I got a few drops of cum left. I'm happy as a clam, to be honest.
Not bad for a man about to turn 50.
About to turn fucking 50, man. I had my midlife crisis at 40, so I don't know what the hell's going to happen to me at 50. But now, honestly, if you must know, right, of all mad things been going through my head, I'm 50 on Saturday, and a tiny part of me is going, you're not going to make it, Steve. So every fucking driving the car, every little tweak in my chest or my arse or anywhere else, I think, that's it, you're fucked. And it's got, by the way, if this is prophetic and I do actually pop my clogs between now and Saturday, then I'm the fucking Uri Geller of the fucking Irish comedy scene. I came up with I basically forecast my own death.
So you're happy to go out on the note of Rory O'Hanlon running out of jizz?
Do you know what? If the last thing I ever have to think about is Rory O'Hanlon going to have jizz, I'll die with a smile on my face, knowing that he cannot possibly reproduce now. And that's all I really need to know.
Right. Oh, anyway, sorry. Just looking at a message popping in there. A big pardon, guys. So, Ger Staunton. Very welcome. Look at the most professional man here with a flashy mic and everything up in front of him. Looking cool as a breeze.
It's only a toy. How are you? Any crack?
Sure, I'm all right. I love that, Ger, that you came on and just went, oh, any crack. Like, we're actually going to talk reality here. None of us have any crack, Ger. That's the reality.
There's been nothing happening.
Are you? Oh, good man, you're on the Guinness. Are you in Dublin or Mayo? Where are you holed up?
I'm in Dublin. Well, I was held up in Mayo for long enough, but I'm in Dublin now. I was sound myself at the outfit. We decided to watch our first ever Netflix series. So we watched Homeland, every single one of them.
Any good?
No, it was shit. Once we were in, like, we thought that's what you do. You watch it all. So we watched the whole thing. There's about 90 episodes, and we just said, that's the grand now. Enough. That's enough Netflix. I've never watched anything else in my whole life. That's it. Start and finish.
You were just gutted. It wasn't about a small retail chain that was all over the rural Ireland for years.
And the outfit now thinks Netflix is like telly. He'd be going, here, stick on Netflix there. It's 9 o'clock. The Microsoft started. He is. He puts on Netflix at 9 o'clock every day, thinking something will happen.
Well, he's right. It will.
Yeah, well, whatever you want.
I love that you summed up the Emmy award-winning, multi-award-winning show of Homeland as, nah, fucking shite. I have a funny feeling, had you watched anything with your outfit of 90 episodes, Ger, the end result would have been fucking shite.
Yeah, he was awful disappointed. Like, that's the most he's committed to anything in his life. And he was devastated by the end of it. He was just angry at it. He was just, he hated everyone in it by the end of it for wasting his time.
That can happen, though. You can love a series, and if it is a shit ending, you are so angry by the end of it.
It wasn't just the ending. The whole lot of it was shite.
Did you not even enjoy your man being killed on the crane, being pulled up by the neck on the crane?
That's when he peaked. That's probably when I should have bailed out. But we thought that you have to, like, I've never watched a series before. We thought once you're in, you have to watch the whole thing. So he said, anyway, it's back to no more than 12 now. Like, anything longer than 4.
You've mistaken Netflix for a cult.
Says the man whose final drop of cum came out at that crane decapitation scene.
Oh, good Jesus. Right, boys, before we get ourselves down into a weird holla of fucking jizz and Netflix, do you want to kick off the actual game, will we?
No, the other thing sounds much better, to be honest.
We just sit here and have a natter at each other what we haven't and have been up to. So we'll go to round one. So round one is called Who Said This? It's as simple as that. Who said this? These quotes are from a famous person, regardless of whether you know who the fuck said it or not. It's up to us to have a right bit of crack with it. So we'll crack on over to team one. And we said, see the first one up, if you wouldn't mind. And see, the boys have a cut off this one. So it's the first quote up. Sounds like a bit of a wanker. If you're 50 pence in a pile of 10 pences, you have to shine so much brighter to be noticed.
Michael D. Higgins. I love him. He doesn't even know what money is. He's so mystical.
He doesn't need to. He's got gold.
He doesn't even walk. He floats.
So what?
A 50p has corners, so it's someone who like has an issue with corners. So I'm thinking Paul Walker.
But you wouldn't have to shine any brighter to be noticed because you're a different fucking shape to all the other coins.
That's tight. That was tight, Micky, in all fairness.
Thank you.
It's tighter than the corner he couldn't take, yeah? So a 50 pence piece in a pile of 10 pences. What kind of a wanker would say something like that? Somebody who's what? No idea.
I'd say they'd have to be American because an Irish person wouldn't get away with that information.
But Americans don't have 50 pence pieces. You fucking idiot.
Oh well.
Cracks in the team already.
Huh? We've already stood up.
Yeah,
it's got to be a currency that doesn't have either of those coins.
It's bound to be an English person. Well, I think it has to be one of those English fucking only ways Essex fuckers or some.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking dim, all right, isn't it?
I don't know if they'd even understand currency.
Is it going to be a big fat person because they're bigger than 10p?
David Beckham.
That's not a bad shout. I mean, he's a bit of a thick cunt. There's no doubt.
He
there.
is, yeah, but he's she tells him what to do. So
yeah,
he has no idea what a coin is.
What do you think, Micky?
Thrown at him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so boys, I'm going to push you for an answer. If you're a 50 pence piece in a pile of 10 pences, you have to shine so much brighter to be noticed. What wanker said that?
Do you want to go Victoria Beckham?
Go for it.
Yeah, Victoria Beckham. Fuck it.
Victoria Beckham. All right, let's see who said it. If you wouldn't mind, throw it up, please. Paul.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
Micky put me off the scent there telling me that it couldn't have been someone Irish.
Yeah, but he's not even properly Irish, really, is he? In all fairness, like
he looks like he's on heroin in that picture, anyway, doesn't he?
No, and I hate it's the last time I'm going to refer to it, but he looks like a man who's just shot out his last drop of jizz as well. He's got that like, well, that's it. It's over.
He looks like
a man his last 10 piece.
One man come on a barbed wire fence. That's what that is.
Doesn't he wear platform shoes?
About his last time he jizzed.
He wears platform shoes, doesn't he? He wears like like razors on his
So
feet to
Steve.
become tall. That's not how you shine up a 50 pence. Like what the? Is that what he means that you have to stand out from other people? Literally put height under your feet. I think
rape people's iPhones.
he's so insecure about being small, and he changed his name to Bono from Paul. If I ever meet him, I'm just going to keep calling him Small Paul all evening.
I don't think he would have ever got to meet people like Nelson Mandela and George Bush if his name was Paul.
Small Paul.
No.
Yeah, Small Paul. I'll tell him to fuck off. He's a
I love
twat.
the way I'll say it all evening as well, as if he's not going to have me turfed out the first time I'm actually.
Call the edge the rim, and then call Larry Larfield. Go through
Rim.
the rim,
rim.
yeah. The rim. He'd hate being called the rim.
Anybody
It's a
would.
fair one. He kind of looks like a more fucked up looking Steven Seagal, doesn't he?
Or a
That-
sick.
That takes some fucking doing.
Yeah.
That's just a really bad picture, in fairness. Of all the pictures you got of Bono, that's the worst you could have come
It is
up with.
pretty grim. That's I suddenly realised my tax bill's due, Bono face.
Okay, I know.
And Rory Hanlon has delivered coffee to that man on the Vico Road.
Yeah, and the edge.
And the
Have
rim.
you?
Yeah, man.
Really?
You can't get into Bono's house, but you can get into the edge's house. I don't mean you can break in, but he lets you in. But Bono, no chance.
But somebody being the edge, I genuinely would have thought that he would have stopped you, at the perimeter of his property, just being called.
Really?
Anyway, right, over to
Jesus
the
Christ.
next one. The next quote from Who Said This for Team 2. Right, boys,
All
let's
right,
have it
here we
up.
go.
We are not prepared to stand idly by and be murdered on our beds. We are not prepared to stand idly
That's
by.
the Three Bears.
It was a bunch of flowers.
Ah, very good. Very good.
Oh, that was... Jerry, you're bringing a bit too much fucking smarts to this game.
Exactly, yeah.
Once I get into my second pint, I'll slow down.
Good, Grant.
You just start roaring abuse to people.
You never liked me.
You're always a cunt.
Well, it's someone who sleeps standing up, right?
Yeah,
So
clearly.
cattle. Where's it? Is it in Kerry where there's that guy who was buried standing up? It's kind of on the side of a mountain, and everyone looks at it. Or did I just dream that?
No,
That's
I
in
think there's-
Homeland.
He was home standing up.
Well, anyone who's worried about being murdered, obviously, it's from Limerick, and it's the mayor of Limerick, probably. Whichever the mayor of Limerick is.
So we're not prepared to stand idly by and be murdered in our beds. So somebody just frightened of murder, but at the same time,
I'd say it's a race or a culture, surely.
Oh, the entire American race.
Like it could be Indians or something.
you think so?
Well, they've kind of got a history of standing idly by while people steal their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but murdered in the bed was too far.
No, murdered in the
They were like
beds was
taking the shit.
no, murdered in the beds was Sitting Bull's cousin.
And idly by is his less
Idly
known
by,
by
yeah,
sexual cousin.
Yeah.
He, not a very proactive sexual cousin.
But he was an incredibly laid back guy. You know what I mean? He was always, idly by. Oh, fuck it, you can say anything.
I knew a fella that was he looked a lot like Billy Idol, but he did nothing for himself, so we used to call him Idle Billy.
He was signing on for 15 years.
Yeah,
What?
Idle.
Okay, we need a grown up answer, do we, Tom?
Well, no. Well, you need whatever answer you want. So what kind of a wanker
somebody
would
like
say-
Malcolm X or something like that.
somebody who feels under pressure? Fair enough.
I love the way Tom says every question. What type of wanker would say this?
Was it fun?
I should have titled that. I should have just said call that the title.
You should call the
Name
show
the
What
cunt.
Type of Wanker. Yeah.
All right, boys. Answer.
Hold on. Someone who's not
Revolutionary.
prepared.
Maybe it's Che Guevara or somebody like that.
No, if it's someone who's not prepared, it's someone who left the Boy Scouts due to institutional sexual abuse. So
Okay.
it's
Father Ailby.
Mary Harney. Fuck it.
Right, are you going for Mary Harney or Che Guevara?
Well, if I would go with,
Very
well,
similar
obviously,
people.
well, yeah, but one of them was an excellent minister for health. Shea was fabulous. There was no trolleys or anything. It was great. You know what, Jerry? You're the grown up. You pick our winner. Who's it going to be?
Che Guevara.
Che Guevara.
Che Guevara. All right, let's see who said it.
Confidently, we're saying Che Guevara.
No,
Oh my God.
not far off.
Not
Reverend
Close enough, I suppose.
Ian Paisley.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. Deeply religious man, Paisley.
You went far off the mark with Mary Harney.
Yeah, true enough.
Yeah. The fucker good hair all the way up through.
Yeah, but
his death, didn't he?
He stole it off Catholics.
But he used a sledgehammer to pin his fucking rosette to himself. I mean, that's a hard man. That is.
That's because he's got a cast iron heart. The fucking.
No wonder you lads couldn't kill him, Mickey.
Oh, yeah. I would like to plead the fifth.
I love the way you looked at Mickey as if Mickey's going out potentially actually has the ability to murder people. He's sitting there in a gas monkey t-shirt. You know what I mean?
With the fucking Karate Kid tattoo. Easily identified.
By the way, that wax off has nothing to do with you, Rory. All right?
Yeah.
A couple of our usual suspects are over there. Dave Walsh and Anne-Marie Doherty. You're watching live. Fantastic stuff. Mighty. Right, let's go over and see Team 1 again, and let's have another Who Said This for the Baz.
There's no more Who Said This is.
Have we no more? Fine, we are running behind on time. No bother at all. So we're moving along to the filibuster round.
Professionalism.
So the filibuster round. So the way this works is teams obviously will line up, and you have 8 subjects to choose from. Choose one of the subjects, and you'll get 2 minutes to rattle on as best you can about said subject. You'll get a minute each. You can tag in, tag out. Thereabouts a minute. If you start wandering off the path of what you actually chose and start talking about go tubbing, and then how you used to do fucking essays back in the day, I'll steer you back on track. And the person who talks the most shite throughout it, well, then you'll get the most points, if points are an actual thing that we're giving out on this. So let's have Team 1 up first, or let's throw up all the options first. Oh, Jesus, Anne-Marie Doherty. Rory will have big shoes to replace Jim on this round tonight. Rory, Jim Elliott. He was pretty good.
Least of me worries. Oh, here we go.
Okay, so here are the random subjects. So for the filibuster round. So first one up, Ferret Song, Elvis Dandruff, Cardboard Gloves, GHISLANE'S, I'm sure it's Ghislaine, but GHISLANE'S Rolodex, Lotto Teeth, Monkey Teeth, The Peruvian Sock, Croquet Elbow. Can they mean something? Do they mean anything?
Why is there 2 teeth references this week?
Don't know. Just felt toothy. Why not?
And nothing but the tooth.
Nothing but the tooth. Absolutely. So we'll go to Team 1.
I'd go GHISLANE'S Rolodex.
You like that? Do you like that?
Gotta be a bit of crack, like.
If we're going to go down some fucking dark territory,
Sorry, how funny is that? It's got to be a bit of crack. Certainly is.
Yeah, but to be fair, Mickey,
great,
have
man.
we ever steered away from the darkness on this show?
That's a
before?
good point.
No,
Not even that dark, like. I think
Mickey has a job interview on Tuesday. He's one of the
Obviously, when you saw it, you didn't think of the same jokes I thought of, because I was like, don't do that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Rory. Any of this could be filthy. Any of this can be absolutely innocent. It can be complete and utter shite. You know what I mean? The Peruvian sock can be something dirty, if you know what I mean. It's up to you, whatever way you want to take it. So which one are you going for, guys?
Well, we'll go for the Rolodex, but do you want to go first, Rory? Do you want to? Or do I have to go first?
No, I don't mind. I'll go first. I don't mind.
You go first, because I'm a suck at this.
Yeah.
So I'll give you I'll give you when you're down to your last 10 seconds, Rory. I'll give you a shout, and Mickey, you can be firing up the engine, ready to jump on into it. So, are you ready to go, Rory?
Yeah. So I'm talking about GHISLANE and
whatever rubbish you want to.
Oh yeah. Go for it. Yeah. Cool. Man.
Brilliant. So 3, 2, 1, off you go.
I'd love to, because so many people have been like, they say Prince Andrew was on the island. And apparently the butler saw Prince Andrew dancing with a naked woman, and obviously he can't dance, so that's not true. And they also said he was sweating. Again, that's not true either, because he has a disease only known that affects people in the royal family. It's called never having a job, and from that, they've never sweated in their whole entire life. And apparently, Bill Clinton was on the island, but he was purposely only there to oversee the situation. I'd love to know who else was there. Like, Bill Gates was on the island as well.
3, 2, 1.
Bono.
Thank you, Rory. A lot of people have been wondering about GHISLANE'S ROLODEX, because obviously ROLODEX is a little thing with like names and addresses and stuff like that, but it's also a to-do list. So I seen a thing on the internet today where someone was sort of just scrolling through it, and it said, identify judge, find home, shoot son, attempt to murder husband, suicide FedEx driver, which I don't really know what it means. But one of the things what a lot of people don't know about me is my father used to run a stall in a market selling counterfeit items. And so there's many things, like a Tamagotchi. We had Nintendos, things like that. And he also had a bunch of really fake, really bad fake Rolexes where the writing was actually wrong on them. And it was, instead of saying
it had Durex on it, did it?
It said GHISLANE'S ROLODEX as opposed to a Rolex, which was doubly terrifying because it was a 24-hour clock that only went up to 12.
Hey! Ooh. That was a nice tidy bow you put on the end.
Micky Bartlett couldn't have gone farther from the fucking truth.
Okay.
If he killed off the witness, you were miles away. What the fuck was that meant to be?
But sure, that's what filibuster's about. It doesn't have to be about what actually.
Oh, I'll tell you what you want it to be. I don't give a shit what we pick up. Focus now, O'Mahony. Focus. Do your job. Right?
Right.
Or I'm going to try the Rory Hanlon technique of when I was a young man.
Well, hold on a minute, Steve. We're going to let you go now and see what strikes
Okay. Team 2. So let's say obviously. Well, I mean, look. Normally we do take away the one that Team 1 would have gone for, but fuck it, to make fair, you can have a crack up if you feel like. But there is Ferret Song, Elvis Dandruff, Cardboard Gloves, Lotto Teeth, Monkey Teeth, The Peruvian Sock, or Croquet Elbow.
The reason you're leaving GHISLANE back there is because neither of those two fuckers talked about it. So we could happily
That's what I mean.
But I'm not gonna. Ger. You are new to the show, and I am bowing to you, my friend. Whatever you feel comfortable with, we'll go with. Anything at all.
Elvis Dandruff.
Elvis Dandruff. Fair enough. Yeah. Good on you, Ger.
Thanks. I just picked 2 words.
Honestly, Ger, anything in this game where you actually it can be deemed positive is a pat in the back.
All right, good. We win that bit.
It's just you said it with confidence.
You did. You really said it like Elvis Dandruff. I've got something on this.
Yeah, I don't have anything on it whatsoever.
Is this because your outfit is a barber?
Let's go with that.
Elvis.
Are you comfortable with Elvis's dandruff, Steve?
I was born for this.
Awesome. So let's get ready for Steve and Ger. Your round is about to kick off in 3, 2, 1. Elvis Dandruff.
Well, no. What a lot of people don't realize is that Elvis was not naturally dark-haired. He was a natural blonde, no more than myself, right? That's not bullshit. That's an actual fact, right? The reason he went dark was because he appropriated the black singing style. So he obviously appropriated the dark hair as well, right? But Elvis's famous dancing style, if you notice, it was all hips and it was all twitchy. That was his initial attempt at trying to cure what can only be described as biblical dandruff, right? Like literally, you heard of the 7 plagues or whatever they were. Elvis, it was like a nativity scene everywhere he went, right? So he tried so hard, and the saddest thing about it is, when he was found in the toilet back that time, it was his last desperate attempt to try and cure his dandruff, because he was found with his head and shoulders wedged down the toilet bowl.
Ger, off you go.
I don't want to disagree with my team member, but Steve's way off with that there. Where it's actually a phrase made up by old cobblers back in the day. It's from when, like, if your shoes got like paint on them, if you were painting like a roll in a wall, and you got shoes splattered with paint, like they used to call them painter shoes, but then one lad went in and he was painting with a really nice pair of blue suede shoes. And he got trips of paint on them. And ever since then, your man in the shop called them ELVIS dandruff. That's what happens when that's a name he put on it. And it's also a name that they put on, like if you've caught a mouse and you haven't found it for a long time and it gets dust on it because the mouse was obviously caught in a trap.
Right, Jerry, Jesus Christ, Jerry might have a new challenge to old Jim's fucking crown there. That was pretty tidy stuff. Well done, boys. That round has, in fairness, there was some tidy wordplay and all the rest of it, but Jerry, the drink is still, yeah, I like that. Elvis's dandruff spatter. I know they say, nasty things like, jizz all over somebody's face, leave their face like a painter's radio, but I like where that was going. That was clean, but there was an element of filth to it. Well done. Good stuff. That was great. All right.
Do you know when Rory O'Hanlon jizzes all over somebody's face, he leaves their face like a brand new radio?
I've frozen on the screen after you said that to me. Look at that.
That was your cum face.
Yeah.
It used to be.
Your nun face.
Hold on, I think he's going to be able to come again.
Oh no, there's just sparks come out of poor Rory at this stage. We don't want Rory to die of ejaculation. Fucking want on fucking poor. We're actually live, so we can't have Rory dying. All right, well done, boys. That was fantastic. I've taught up the whatchamacallits here, so we will jump straight into Scutter Talk. So Scutter Talk being So just bring it up here. Yeah. So, Scutter Talk, in case you're wondering what it is absolutely about talking shit. Not that we haven't been talking shite up until now, but what we have is we've well-known and lesser well-known clips of somewhere between a minute and 2 minutes that our teams will get to voice over. Now, you know the crack, boys, if you've ever voiced over anything. Pick your character at the beginning. The subject matter the better and less literal, the better. So, if somebody's playing tennis, have them fucking battering frying pans back and forth to each other. You get the fucking crack and have a right bit of a laugh with it. Let's get team one up and let's see your first game of Scutter Talk. So the video will come in. You'll see yourselves down in the corner. Choose who you're going to be and fucking go wild with it. All right. So first video up, please. Oh.
Are you a vegan? I'm a vegan. Oh, vegans. I love being a vegan.
Get your hands off my rabbit. My ears are so horny.
What are you going to do, you fucking vegan? Get off me.
Get your hands off my rabbit, you
ginger vegan.
Yeah, skinny cunt. Oh, I love a bit of cum.
It reminds me of the fucking Holocaust.
Don't you bring up the Holocaust, you skinny bastard.
I brought up everything else. I've got a disorder.
I'm never taking drugs ever again.
Oh,
How the hell did you... Yeah, we need to get out of here. This bloke's a clown.
I'm only joking, mister. Can I fucking buy some drugs off you now?
You've had way too many drugs. Your days of drugs are over.
Fucking vegan. This isn't really... I'm just saying vegan.
Yeah.
Look at me.
To get him I'm going to get an Uber.
You can still get the same amount of protein. Look at me, you ginger fuck.
I'm getting you an Uber.
And therein was fantastic. So well done, boys. That was Lord of the Rings, in case anybody was wondering what the fuck. I have never heard, Rory, I've never heard Gollum being just called a skinny cunt.
He's called him a Nordy cunt first, which was funny.
Was it? Nordy cunt?
Yeah, he forgot what he was, because he was listening to Mickey, then he goes, you Nordic, you skinny cunt.
Lovely stuff. All right, let's go over and see what Team 2's first Scuttle Talk is, please. So, here we go, boys. Ooh.
Here we are. I'm the new sweeper for Man United. And
My dog doesn't like to hear voices.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick this fucking brush right up. Actually, that's your man's voice. I didn't realize. I'm gonna stick this brush right up your fucking hole. I'll tell you.
Is there a bakery around here?
Well, I think there is.
I said, is there a bakery?
Here, smell my finger. That's been up your wife. Oh.
It's just, I'm smelling cakes. And whenever there's a smell of cake, there's always a bakery nearby.
I've been doing Stevie Wonder impressions for the last 5 years, and I'm pretty
I can see way better.
Yeah, I just fucked this to death.
Hey, yeah.
All right, look, I just ripped it. Oh my god! You can't. Okay, you put your thing in it, and I'll. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't know we were still going. Hang on. Now, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna chase this old bastard and see what happens. Fucking kill him. Kill him. He's a middle-aged white man. He's everything what's wrong with the world. Fucking kill him, bro.
It's in my basket, and I don't mean that in that way.
Okay, if he's beside a tree, you can piss on him.
That tree wasn't there earlier.
Well done, boys. That's the first time anybody's actually done the actual voice from somebody on one of these shows. Well done, Steve. I didn't
realize till I started it, and then I was like, oh, I can't stop now.
Once you started, you couldn't stop.
Even now, I don't know which character I was.
You were on a bus driving by.
Where was the cake and the bread, Ger? I'm just curious where.
Well, I thought it'd be funny if your man was smelling cakes the whole way through it.
I like that. I don't know why I like it, but I like it. All right, let's go over Team 1. So let's see your next Scuttle Talk, guys. If you're ready, here we go.
Lamentation of the women.
My screen is frozen.
Lie there. I will tell you a story. Don't worry about it. Lie there.
You sound like
No,
you're supposed to be Sylvester Stallone, not
please let me
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Lie, sleeping old man. Let me finish. I have had
the wrong character, you lunatic.
No, please don't let me finish. Lie there, sleep, rest, old man. Lie there. Wow. I want to open a Chinese restaurant. I want to open a Chinese restaurant and call it Ghetto the Chopsticks. What
you need to just get yourself out of here, mate. You're in the wrong.
Quiet, old man. Quiet. Sleep.
Quiet. I'll old man you now, you big dope.
Listen, I was talking to the doctor earlier. He said you're very sick, but not too worry because it's not a tumor. Quiet, Alexa, kill this old man. Lie there. Quiet. You'll be back.
Any chance you can get me some Viagra?
No. I will.
Achoo! I love that Mickey didn't take Mickey. You just went straight.
I know. Exactly. Mickey didn't take Mick. How the fuck is that?
And Rory getting angry because Mickey had the fucking gall to do Schwarzenegger's voiceover.
Just so he could shoehorn in the chopsticks and tumor joke.
Yeah. He knew that from the get-go.
All right, Team 2.
Do it. Do it.
Right, Steve, you take the first lad who talks, right? Because I didn't know who I was throughout the whole last
Okay.
bit.
It looks like you're trying to move in for the shift there, Ger, by the way.
Yeah, I love that.
Let's see how it goes.
It's trying to look down your top, Steve.
No, watch this. Look here.
Well done, boys. Well done.
It just went down a big paedophilic route. I apologize.
I knew you swam around that giant hole of paedophilia for as long as you could, Steve.
But I was but then, like so much in paedophilia, I was sucked in.
Yes, you were. You couldn't help it. Well done. That was fantastic. Right, that was the Scutter Talk rounds, boys. That was brilliant stuff. Well done. Right, we're going to scream on over into our final round, which is the headlines round, ingeniously named. These are headlines from around the world with words or a word missing out of them. It'll be up to our teams to have a crack of it and make it as funny as they possibly want in guessing what the answer is. So, let's see the first headline for Team 1, please. South Korea's 16-year fight for a blank breakfast cereal. South Korea, that's the normalish one.
Cum flavored.
Someone's never had shredded wheat.
I don't know what shredded wheat you're eating, man.
Well, salty porridge then.
Fuck yeah. Where'd you grow up?
That's how process were invented.
Limerick, yeah.
Salty porridge is the name of the band I had in school.
Salty porridge was the name of the offence you were charged with.
Tell the truth, Micky. That's your first girlfriend's nickname.
Salty porridge. She did lovely.
Salty porridge.
Oh, so South Korea. Yeah, do you know what? I mean, you say jizz flavored. I mean, the Koreans, they fucking have a go off most things, I'd say.
I thought you were going to go, the Koreans, they love the LJs.
There's factories out there where they turn cornflakes into Frosties.
What they use?
That's how Rory lost all his jizz. Just trying to every morning. He couldn't afford Frosties, so he just get a bowl of cornflakes and just glaze it.
I outsourced it all.
Should have gone to Mexico. They're cheaper and harder work.
Listen, man. Yeah.
Has jizz not featured in any
everything?
Everything.
Yeah. It's
just
fucking lockdown, man.
Just like your bedroom, Rory, it's covered. Everything.
Rory's jizz is the reason the fucking COVID count's so high.
There's a smog cloud of jizz over North London as we speak.
As I said, lads, I'm out. I've been out since mid-May.
You're just running on sparks now at the minute.
Yeah.
Thing is, he took one look at the curve and he got an erection again and he was off.
So, what do you reckon? South Korea. What does anybody know anything about Koreans and what they have for breakfast?
Dogs.
South Korean 16-year-old fight for a
something serious. Something serious in the way of a. Was that an outlaw? Do you reckon?
Is it going to be like a Kim Jong-un breakfast cereal? Is it one of those like?
I suppose, yeah, sticking two fingers up to the old north, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Is it going to be a mad flavor, or is it going to be fucking
snap, crackle, and boom?
Oh no! So South Korea's 16-year fight.
Lady Gaga
breakfast cereal. Is she around 16 years?
Oh, you gag on it.
Yeah. Whitney Houston. Dennis Rodman.
Oh, could be Dennis Rodman.
No, he's North Korea.
Yeah, he's North Korea.
Yeah, but I mean, they probably still like him.
And he's a big guy. He could fit in both Koreas.
They probably still like him. Everyone likes him.
He's a sound fella.
God damn it, why don't we have a Rodman flavoured breakfast cereal?
The Rodman in this group is fucking Rory. He's been fucking rodding the hand off himself for the last 5 months.
The Rodman. Oh, do you know what? He'd love that as a nickname. The Rodman.
Rory the Rodman O'Hanlon. That's a
yeah.
That's not going to stick.
Next night he plays the Laughter Lounge, Steve. That's what he forces.
That is exactly
what
your intro is.
I guarantee you.
I promise you from the bottom of my heart, Rory, that is exactly how you're coming onto stage.
I'm not going to deny it. I'm not. It wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell Do you know what else doesn't stick, guys? Rory's wank tissues.
Hey.
And Steve, you also said you're going. That's how you're coming on stage. He ain't coming on stage. He's just fucking blowing dust all over the fucking place. So,
Oh,
Jesus.
Rory. Listen,
This
one of these days the other testicle will descend, Rory. You'll have a double. You'll be able to go all over again.
Boys, I'm pushy for time.
You know what? We're going to go South Korea's 16-year fight for a Rory Hanlon jizz-flavored breakfast cereal.
All right, let's see if South Korea's 16-year fight for Rory O'Hanlon, Rory the Rodman O'Hanlon breakfast cereal is correct. South Korea's 16-year fight.
Close enough.
For green onion.
It smells of green onion.
Genuinely, this was a mess back in the day, like 16 years ago. They brought out 3 or 4 flavors, and one was like chocolate, one was green onion, and one was honey. And they put it up they put it out to a poll, and green onion, the sick bastards, came back as a popular one. And even Kellogg's in fucking Korea went, "You're mad fuckers, we're getting rid of it."
It's such a good logo and everything.
But in Korea, surely it's
Who
called.
wouldn't want that first thing in the morning?
But surely it's called Kellogg's.
Kellogg's.
Jeez.
After road.
Wrong.
You know what? I mean, we may as well go down the racist route as well. Fuck it. Fight white blood.
Go down.
We're all cancelled.
We need to do a fucking 2-mile reverse and a 3-point turn to get out of the racist route.
All right, so let's go over and see what Team 2's headline is, please. So, Russian chefs in blank lockdown protest after virus strips them of income. So, Russian chefs in blank chefs in borscht.
Oh, borscht.
Borscht.
I think I know the answer, but I guess we got to fuck around with funny stuff for a while first.
That's kind of how the show works, Jerry. Yeah.
Well spotted, Ger.
Russian chefs in roulette lockdown. No, it's the wrong thing with Russians. Russian chefs in
sausage lockdown.
What's a sausage lockdown? Explain, please, Ger.
I don't know.
Rory?
What Rory should have done in March.
Selectivity.
Rod, lads, I told you.
Are you hard right now, Rory?
What?
Are you hard right now? Tell the truth.
Yeah, I'm looking directly at Steve. Yeah, who isn't?
Yeah, you're only human, Rory. It's all right. Russian chefs. What do we know about Russia? We got Russian brides. We got vodka. We got insanity. And we got suicide is common. We got
falling out of windows accidentally is very common.
Yes. Yeah. There you go.
They're clumsy. Clumsy lockdown.
Russian chefs in pussy riot lockdown protest.
They do like a good carpet. Have you ever seen their Tinder profiles? Amazing.
They do like a good carpet. They won't put it on the floor.
No, up in the wall.
Yeah. Russian chefs in tiger-coloured, tiger-scented wall carpet lockdown protest after virus strips them of
double glazing lockdown. Because half the cunts keep falling out of windows. So if you double glaze in lockdown and everyone had trampolines in the back garden like we do here.
This message was brought to you by Eric Clapton.
That kid knew too much.
Right. I believe I can fly.
So I'll push you for an answer. Russian Chiefs in what kind of lockdown, boys?
Well, Chiefs. They're Chiefs now, are they?
Chefs, I beg your pardon.
Padlocked.
It's got to be.
Let's see what it is. Russian chefs in naked lockdown protest after virus strips them of income.
Rory just came there. Great.
Yeah. Sorry, Rory. The pictures are pretty fucking graphic right now.
They're lads.
The thing is, loads and loads of chefs and restaurateurs throughout Russia, because they figured it was a good idea to start togging off and just. I mean, it's
by loads you mean 6.
Yeah, those 6 ugly bastards right there.
Exactly. Yeah.
They all wearing face masks. They're not even 2 meters apart from each other.
It doesn't matter. It's -40. Coronavirus can't fucking travel at -40.
They don't get coronavirus in Russia, according to the Russians.
No, that's
the coronavirus rate and the dead rate are identical. Funnily enough.
Yeah.
In Russia, you don't get coronavirus. Coronavirus get you.
Yeah.
Yakov Smirnov, 1994.
Yeah, it's a bit tame for Russians. I would have thought, something a bit more serious. But yeah, talking off the new thing in Russia. Right, let's see what the headline is for Team 1, please. Their second headline. Japanese billionaire MAEZAWA pulls out of dating show.
That's the end of your career.
Hang on. Sorry.
What
Did
career?
a Japanese
my
man
career.
just walk into your room? Tom?
So Japanese billionaire.
You're supposed to do that into your sleeve, Tom.
Yeah.
It's my elbow.
Japanese billionaire pulls out of dating show that has too many L's in the title.
He doesn't even like being a billionaire.
Micky, you do the best Japanese here. You may as well have a go at trying to come up. Give me a show that has too many L's in it. A dating show.
For Japanese guys?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, bring the data. That's pretty...
Billionaire Love Island.
yeah. Rome Island. Take me
Oh
out.
yeah.
Hosted by Elle McPherson.
Go on.
Japanese billionaire MAEZAWA pulls out of dating show that includes children.
Jesus Christ.
Come so far away from it. You just turn straight back.
Okay, when Cummins goes, you've gone too far, Rory. You've gone too fucking far.
Man, Rory's got nothing to lose anymore. He doesn't give a shit.
He's literally got nothing to lose. Not even blood vessels at this stage. He's just. Oh, right. So racism, pedophilia, everything, all in. I don't know what
all
else.
the isms in this.
Yeah, fucking hell. Well done, boys.
Except Chisholm.
Except Chisholm. So what do you reckon?
Japanese billionaire pulls out of dating show that included Victoria Beckham, is it?
That's a decent option. She's come up tonight. You have a bit of a thing for her. It's easy.
No,
to say.
they love it. She's popular in Japan.
She
But
really?
she wouldn't be on a dating show though, would you?
Listen, if they gave me £2 million, you do anything in Japan.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I haven't
do
worked
most
in
things
4
for a
months, but they
fiver.
give me 25 quid. They give me 25 quid, I'll do anything on this.
They pay for your dinner, you'll do anything for it.
Does anybody want to donate over there on YouTube Live? Micky will literally do anything right now for 25 quid. He will anything.
I'll have to
Anything.
wait-
All our careers are
I
in the
have to
fucking
wait until my
toilet anyway.
parents go to bed though.
I love the notion that your parents are sitting right there. You're doing it in the living room right now.
Would you mind sending a turkey baster filled with your semen over to Rory so he can just squirt it out the window and go, I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Too much
Wow.
too soon, I think.
Boys,
Too little, too late.
I've got to push you for your answer. So Japanese millionaire MAEZAWA pulls out of dating show that what?
Involves killing.
Involves killing.
Yeah,
What do you
let's go
reckon?
for that.
Yeah.
We'll go for that.
All right. Involves killing. Let's see if it involves killing. Let's see what it is.
It's got to be something fucking
That
man.
promised the moon. Japanese billionaire MAEZAWA pulls out of dating show that promised the moon. Literally, the show had the production company had come to him with the idea of the show. He thought it'd be a great idea. He was going to 20,000 women had applied to become his date, and the prize was supposed to go up on Elon Musk's one of his planes to fly to the moon and back. Turns out the production company were talking absolute bollocks. They weren't going to fucking fit it at all. It wasn't going to happen.
Thank you,
So-
Rory, for pointing that out. A fucking plane, Tom. You think of
Plane to the moon.
the Tipperary,
Plane to the moon.
Tipperary fucking space program. It's just, do you know what we'll do? Right.
It's Ryanair. You only get it to the start. You have to get a bus the
Listen
rest
to
of the way.
listen to the physicist from fucking my Ross here. Everybody,
Excuse
quiet,
me.
quiet
One
now.
thing we do know is about ballistics, right? So fuck you. We know our physics. But I love the idea. Plane will get you there. You'll be grand. By the way, he looked about 12. He looked about 12 years old. That guy, and he's a billionaire.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you get when you're a billionaire. You can look like a 12-year-old.
It's not even him.
Rory
It's a
knows.
random picture.
It's not even him. Fucking prick.
Basically, yeah, we've been so racist. He just wanted to go down the "they all look the same to me" the final racist line. Good man, Rory.
No worries.
Well done, everybody. Right, over to Team 2's final headline, please. So, back to Russia. So good. Always good for the stuff. Russian firm offers path to blank for a fee. I'm sure.
There's a fee
I'm
involved.
out. I can't help you here. I've no juice left.
So, what? It's going to be jizz. There's going to be
It's got
some
to
more.
be jizz.
It's gotta be-
It's not, there's no path to jizz. It can't be.
Oh,
It's a yellow brick road.
Surely it'd be a slide to jizz.
Why do we go live with this and not pre-record?
because otherwise we'd only have about a minute and a half.
Well, you know what? I mean, it's a good thing we have no career to go back to anyway. So this is great. This is fantastic.
Be a path to Ballyfermot.
No, it'd have to be an island. It'd have to be like Clare Island or something. Because, like, you know, they have a bridge to... Which one did they have a bridge to? Achill. They have a bridge to Achill, but they've none to Clare Island. So it's got to be Clare Island.
So you think Russia are going to build...
You really love keeping the whole Mayo fucking thing alive, don't you, Ger?
I'm just trying to connect people. That's all.
With bridges. You're trying to build a bridge. That's what you're doing, Ger.
Yeah. He's an engineer now. He doesn't do comedy anymore. He wants to make money off the back of it.
Good lad.
It's either that or Zoom gigs.
What do you reckon?
Path to the moon.
Path to freedom.
I want to know the answer to this. What can't be path to freedom? That's just such a...
Well, it is, because the Russian firm, like, it's obviously a job, and they know that they enslave people in their jobs and whip them and shit. So now they're saying, if you pay, we'll give you freedom.
So prostitution.
It's what, like, fucking indented fucking servitude, Jared. This is what you're talking about. You're getting really...
Yeah, I'd say it's just a factory job, but they're saying you can have freedom because they talk about freedom like that. They're like, now that you're working, you can either work or you can be free. It's one or the other.
Micky,
this ends you George Michael's fourth #1 single.
Do you do a good Russian, Micky?
Only one.
Good Russian Micky. Who are you addressing?
A Russian Mickey.
I'll do it, Mickey, if the fee is right.
The Lothario that is fucking Ger Staunton. I bet you have. You actually look a bit Russian, Jerry. You know what I mean? Maybe a bit Serbian or whatever. You just kind of like...
You mean miserable?
Yeah, well, you know.
You mean I grew up in the cold?
The hardship of life tells it straight on you.
I just grew up cold all the time.
So, boys, pushy for an answer. Russian firm offers...
Surely it's freedom.
Freedom. Do you think...
And I forgot to say the last one was naked as well. That was the right answer I had in my head, and I forgot to say it. Does that mean we win that bit?
No, Joe. No. So competitive. So Russian firm offers path to blank for a fee. What do you think? Final answer, boys?
Other comedy gigs for a fee.
What do you reckon?
Offers lift to a comedy gig for a fee.
Okay, let's see if it is lift to comedy gig for a fee. It is immortality. Unsurprisingly, the Russians actually they were using former silos, their nuclear silos, but they've basically set up an immense fucking cryo chamber setup. And for as little as 36,000, I beg your pardon, they'll actually freeze your entire body. Now, for a cheaper cost of 15,000, they'll freeze just your brain in the hope that they'll be able to, find your body somewhere down the line. But they'll do your full body. Well, I don't know what the length of time. I don't know if the plug is pulled on it or anything because they haven't given a time limit on it. But for 36,000, they will fucking freeze you.
And can you pick who wakes you up?
Who would you want to wake you up, Ger? Mel Gibson.
Nobody in this chat. I saw Rocky waking Micky up earlier on, and it freaked me out.
Somebody wearing a fucking lizard mask and just going. Things have changed a lot since you.
It'd just be me in a dressing gown going, "Ger, you're back. They need to see you."
No, be funnier. Someone wearing a fucking gimp mask going, "He woke up. Fuck."
It's just Rory standing on the street offering people rubles for some jizz.
The first words, have you got any jizz on you?
You wake up and your vas deferens is missing and Rory's fucking scuttling out the back with it.
Spare us a cup of jizz, would you?
Any change for some jizz?
Anybody who follows Rory Hanlon on Instagram knows that his tagline of late is "Stay safe, yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, wash your hands, yeah.
Nothing safer than being infertile, Rory.
There's no business like no jizzness.
It's show song to fucking finish about jizz. That is the end of the show, lads. And I haven't been keeping count at all, but fucking I'm going to award the entire thing to Rory Hanlon because he is the most deflated human on this at the moment. There's almost no fluids left in the man for what he's done to himself. So big round of applause to Rory Hanlon, everybody. This has been fantastic. Well done.
On you, Rory.
The fact that you're still alive, you poor son of a bitch.
Thanks.
Thank you very much to everybody who's been on. We had, of course, the mighty Rory Hanlon. We had Micky Bartlett. Those are their Twitter handles and most likely their Instagram handles. If you don't follow the boys, please do. We'll skip on over and say goodbye and thank you to Team 2. So, Steve Cummins and, of course, Ger Staunton. hiding the stuff. Before we go, lads, have you anything to promote? Let's see what we have. So, Steve, you definitely have something. You're the busiest man actually out of us.
Zoomparty.ie. Anyone who wants amazing corporate online content that doesn't involve me talking about paedophilia, Zoomparty.ie.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to book you off the back end of this, Steve.
I would have my doubts. Or those who do would be very disappointed in what they get.
Micky, you have a podcast. You're actually taking it seriously now at this stage, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got a podcast called Deck Chair and Yums, if you want to listen to that. And also I'll be making an appearance at my local dole office because the British government have decided that stand-up comedy does not get Arts Council funding. So
yeah, just well said.
Up the rah.
Up the rah.
I'll get your money in the dole office.
Now would you like us to have the 6 counties back, motherfucker?
Yeah.
You fucking signed the treaty, not us. All right.
We don't have time for this.
You're dead right, Ger. We don't have time for this.
We have to get back to homeland.
To hell or to Connacht. Anyway, over to himself from Mayo. Jerry, you have yourself an angle of the Brunch Brothers.
Yeah, we have a podcast.
What's it called?
Canary in a Comedy Goldmine. And
it's actually put together fairly seriously and all. I've seen Ger's stuff. He's actually into podcasting in a proper way. So he's
we slag other podcasts from Ireland on it. So if anything else, just tune in.
This should come up.
Oh, it will. It will.
And I put out an hour-long show on YouTube there during lockdown for people to watch for free. So just type my name into YouTube or my website, Ger Staunton.
Brilliant. Good stuff. Rory, you were fucking flat out on social media in between masturbation.
Between wanking.
Have you anything to promote aside from...
Just YouTube, Rory Hanlon, comedian. Subscribe to the channel.
Fantastic stuff.
All joking aside, everything, I have to say this, Rory, everything that you put out, all those little clips of you, they're proper fucking funny, like genuinely. Like, normally you scroll past.
We don't have time for this, Steve.
I see O'Mahony's face coming up. I keep fucking rolling, but no, I listen to yours. It's great.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why don't you two just go get a fucking room together?
I'm used to this. I'm good to know it.
At least I'm guaranteed I can't get pregnant. It's perfect.
Yeah.
At least somebody be Cummins.
Hey! I can't believe we've got 4 full eepisodes.
I know, I was just thinking that.
You haven't hit him up on being called Cummins yet. And I cheated up at the beginning too when we were talking about weird surnames, and I hope Micky would go after him.
True as God, I got through national school and secondary school. No one made the fucking connection.
Had you been called Micky Cummins, it would have been a different story, though.
Cummins would be just the best.
That's what's known as living the dream, Thomas. Living the dream.
It would have been the best.
Micky Cummins.
So that has been episode 4 of Buckshot Sideshow. Thank you very much to all my guests. I've been Tom O'Mahony, and of course, pulling the strings at the back is the mighty Gordo Rochford. Till we meet you the next time, thank you very, very much. Share the love, tell everybody about it. You heard what all the boys have to say about their podcasts and their videos and all the rest of it. My one is called Buckshot Ramble Pod, and I have another one called Harden Up Podcast. If you fancy it, jump on board. Till the next time, thank you very much and good night.